Hello everyone, I'm going to talk about a research project that I've been working on. So currently, I'm a college student and we have been working with Cisco in a project about smart street lighting. So what does a street light needs to be smart? So basically there are two requirements: the hardware and software, network, which is my favorite topic, and a database. And after speaking of these topics, I really hope that you can understand how crucial is going to be the technology in the coming years. So let's begin. I'll start with hardware and software. So this topic is the foundation of our project and it is really exhausting, but it's also incredibly amazing. So what does hardware and software mean? First, hardware. Hardware is any physical component that you can see or you can touch. Like, for example, your computer, your smartphone, or your tablet. Now, software. Software is a collection of instructions that allows the user to have interaction with the hardware. Like, for example, if you want to use the internet, you will need a browser software like Google Chrome, Safari, or Firefox, and many others. So let me explain you real quick what we do. So we work on a microcontroller. A microcontroller is a little card that allows a user to do many tasks with instructions saved in its memory. So our job is to create instructions, a software that we're going to save in the memory so that a user can realize many tasks. So how important is the hardware and software in our project? So in our project, we're going to introduce the hardware in our street lights, and then we're going to work on a software that is going to be introduced in the hardware so then a user can do many tasks. Like, for example, we're going to recollect information from the outside world, like pollution, weather, natural light, and many other things. So let's move on to the next topic, the network. As I told you before, this is my favorite topic since it allows me to have a better understanding of the internet and how crucial is going to be the communication in the next coming years. So what is a network? A network is a collection of devices connected to one another that allows the exchange of information. So what we did at first, we did small networks to communicate computers with another computer, a computer with a smartphone, and then we made a software that we introduced in the microcontroller to communicate the hardware, the microcontroller, with our computers and with the smartphones. So how important is a network in our project? A network in our project is a must, since it is what allows the communication between the streetlights and a user to manipulate that information. So now, we have what we call a database. The database is getting really important right now in terms of technology, since it is what allows the storage of information of different networks, like for example a network of a social media like Facebook. But in our project, it's slightly different since we're only saving information from the smart streetlights. So what is a database? A database is a collection of information that can be accessed, managed, and updated by a user. So what we're doing with the database is that we create a web server, which is a website, where we collect all the information from the smart streetlights so an administrator can have access to that information. So how does a database fit in our project? So basically, the information is going to be received in our hardware and software and is going to be sent through a network of smart streetlights and is going to be received in our database, where a user or administrator can have access to it, is going to manage it, and he's going to take action depending what kind of information he received from the smart streetlights. So, in conclusion, a streetlight can exchange information with other devices or with other users with these three things: hardware and software, network, and database. And that's what we call a smart streetlight.